employees hear their employer saying, let me do that. You need to do it this way, do it that way. You have to do it in a way that I would do it. And they interpret that as micromanaging. And in a lot of ways, it really is micromanaging because the owner hasn't created a system to put in place for their business in order to create the output that they're looking for. So the way to avoid micromanaging is to figure out, okay, what am I looking for for the outcome? To what is the result that I'm looking for? Okay, if I'm looking for the result, how do I get that result? The pitfall a lot of people is like, well, I know how to get that result, I do it. Or I know how to get that result, I tell somebody else to do it, then I tell them how to do it, and then I tell them how to do it, and then because I'm the one that needs to do it. So I tell them how to do it, and then what you need to do is build a system that will create that output automatically. When you're flying a plane or riding in a plane, is it good to know that when those parts that were made for that aircraft were made in a way that they can't fail? They can't be put on the wrong way. If you have a bar that goes from point A to point B, the makers of that part for that aircraft, the designers, they created it so that bar that is supposed to go in one way and not the other way, they made it so it doesn't fit the other way. They make it so it doesn't fit the other way because they make the holes on each end of the bar different, so that if you try to put it in the wrong way, it doesn't work. So when you build a system where you're looking for a specific output, you have to build the system so that anything other than your desired output doesn't work. If, for example, the system is making an item that the parts could fit together in certain ways, and it's going to be wrong if it's put together the wrong way. Maybe it's as simple as, in order to pass that product along to the next person in the assembly, it has to go through a hole, and the hole is sized such that specifically it will only go through if it is made correctly. So it's an automatic fail check there, so that it's guaranteed to be put together right. So the system has to be built in a way that it is going to have the desired outcome. And then you have to train a person how to use that system. So there's the two parts that I'm talking about: build the system, create the training plan. Then when it comes time to have a person create that desired output, so you delegate to them, hey, I want you to do this task, I've trained you in it, I have a system, please implement that system. The boss does not need to micromanage. What the boss needs to do, what the supervisor needs to do, what the owner needs to do is look at the output that comes out of it and say, okay, is it correct or is it incorrect? If it's incorrect, then there's only two things that need to be looked at to figure out why it's incorrect. Did the system fail, or did the training fail? And if one of those two failed, then how do I fix the system or fix the training? That's how you avoid micromanaging. That's how you enable people to do the job in your business in order to get your business to go where you need your business to go consistently with a on time, every time delivery.